What's up, everybody? I've just been driving around today, picking up chicks. No, really, I just picked up a big box of chicks at the post office. I don't know what's in there yet. I'll unpack it at the store and we'll find out. A lot of people find it really strange when they learn that chicks just come through the mail like anything else. I mean, obviously they can't fit it in my mailbox, so they don't bring it out to us. They get a call, and I'm usually expecting them, but not always. I'll get them maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and sometimes it's not when I was expecting it. Sometimes they're delayed, which really sucks because they're kind of fragile, and so they don't do great when it's delayed. But under normal circumstances, the chicks do super well in the postal service. We'll go unpack these, and then I have to go out to find Randy because we have been chasing a leak at the farm he's working on right now for, I don't want to say months because that might be an exaggeration, but it feels like months, and it's got to be getting close. I don't even know what the pipe is for. I don't know what it's doing in that area. Had nothing to do with our work, had nothing to do with the farmers' activities beforehand. It's just got a crack in it. All tucked in here nicely. I try to put them right under the heat lamp because if they have to go find it right out of the box, sometimes they just get a little too cold. Alright guys, let's go down to the shop and see what kind of glue I have for those pipe connections. Okay. Glue. That does not look promising, you guys. Found it. It's exactly where it should have been in the painting bin underneath the auto stuff. Okay, so I just left Randy at the front of the property. He's putting in a gate up there, and I'm headed down to the hole that we've dug to expose this leaking pipe. It's a cracked elbow is what's happening. And the farm method, which is by far the most excellent of methods, is to eyeball it and then cut 8 or 9 times to get it to fit. So here's what we're working with. This hydrant, which was our immediate suspicion, actually has nothing to do with it. There's some random pipe right down in the corner here that has a crack in the elbow and is filling this hole up with water. I think I'll start just bailing it out and then I'll go to the pump when it gets a little bit lower. What do you think? Is that a good plan? Let's do it. Water bubbling in up through the silt here and refilling all of the water I just pumped out. Poor chicken. Ugh. That's a problem right there. So the problem is not that we can't just put the elbow on right now, but the house needs water. And right. The only way to shut the water supply off to this pipe for some crazy, ridiculous reason is to turn off the pump and drain the pressure tanks. There's no valve going to this pipe. It just comes straight from the pressure tank. So we're gonna flex seal or flex tape the elbow, and they've got people coming to work on the filtration system in a few days, and we're gonna let them deal with it. I'm suspicious that the pressure on this whole system is way too high because it's been blowing right past this hydrant. This hydrant does not shut the water off, and it's the second one we've put in. So that's suspicious, and I've had it shut off for probably 5 or 10 minutes now, and it was only on for like 30 seconds, and it's still just coming flying out of there. Okay, you can see he's just now draining the pressure tank at the tank instead of just having the hose bib on. All right, Randy's going to turn on the water and see what happens. I'm gonna have you sit here and watch this. Oh, dude!
It works 0.
Oh!
Do I still have to watch it?
No.
Dude, 950.
Right there, 950 psi. So how many C's do we have coming out of that pipe then?
Oh.
What is happening?
You want to poke that with the Ozark?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, dude! It's leaking more than it was originally. I think the day is probably just gonna end like this. Subscribe and like, right? Okay guys, so here's the deal with the flex tape. I've never used it, I've seen it. I guess that wasn't actually flex tape, it was something called rescue tape. Didn't have any like stickiness to it, it was just rubber. It wraps a lot like electrical tape, which I've used to do farm repairs forever. Really like it, it's really strong, creates a really tight repair. So because we found out we couldn't shut off the water to this particular pipe without shutting the water off to the whole property, that kind of gave us limited options. People working there on the house, doing tile repairs and remodels and stuff like that. The animals need the water, and so we can't just shut it off for 4 hours while we wait for the PVC cement to cure. So what we opted for is trying to wrap it with the rescue tape and come back at a later time to put the elbow on while they were working on the well house and the filtration system, because the water would be down anyway at that time. Made a lot of sense until we put the rescue tape on, and well, you saw what happened. So I'm gonna have to get some more of that stuff. It was really cool, except for the fact that it didn't work at all. So I don't know where to go with that, but I'm gonna try it on some other things. I'll probably show that to you guys, let you help me decide what to do it on. I don't really know what to try it with. There's so many things you could use it with to see if it's worth anything at all. The idea was really cool. So aside from that, I'm leaving now. I pressurized their tank with a little bit of water so that they can have some water even though the leak will continue. I set up a hose to siphon it out of the hole while it's leaking, and then I'm coming back at a little later time this evening when they've had a chance to prepare, wash the dishes, shower, whatever, and then I'm gonna shut the water off for the night, do the repair, and it'll be good to go in the morning. Came back to finish it off. Got a fair bit of water in there. Not as bad as it was when we came out first thing this morning. Let's see how quickly I can slam that elbow in. good, wedged in place with a shovel, sprinkled some dirt on the joints. There's nothing that could possibly go wrong with this now. So they're going to leave it all night to cure. I'll touch base with them tomorrow, see how it's working.